Okay, everybody, welcome to our 6th edition of Sit Down with the Boss. First of all, go like and subscribe to the channel, Crime Family TV, #1 and Crime Family TV 2. We have today Miss Stephanie Beasley. Would you like to introduce yourself and give a little introduction about yourself?
Hello, Stephanie Beasley. I'm Northside mother. I don't know what else to say about that, but hey, I'm Stephanie. I'm Stephanie Beasley.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Now, what side of town is Miss Beasley from?
The north, straight Northside Manor.
The old school north.
The old school Northside Manor, where you had Miss Nellie for the ice cream, you had Miss Williams for the frozen cup, you had Miss Louise as your babysitter, you had Miss Cousy Ann to run you home when you got out of line, you had Miss Odessa to sew your clothes up or hem your clothes up when they didn't fit no more. You had your corner stores where Mr. Henry and Mr. Manuel, Dr. Williams, Elmo's Barbershop. You know a bunch of y'all got an edge up by Elmo. It was way back here, but you got an edge.
And what was the
Miss
night?
Irma, we can't forget Miss Irma. Cannot forget Miss Irma.
Shout out to Miss Irma.
Oh yes, beef tips and rice all day long. I didn't miss a Monday, Miss Irma. Oh, Lord, I still ain't. I need that secret to that cabbage though.
Oh, really? Now, what was it like coming up in the real North Side?
The real North Side was you didn't have no choice but to be a G in the real North Side because you seen a lot, you lived through a lot. I mean, we lived right in the middle of North Side. We didn't start off in the greenhouse, but we ended up in the greenhouse. You had Mr. King's Cab, you had Mr. Creasy's club and liquor store, you had Mr. Pondexter's liquor store, you had the Touch of Class, main attraction, you had the Cotton Club, you had Mary's Epitome, you had Miss Essie's, you had Nick's Corner Store, Blue Front, you can't forget the penny candy. Who else? I mean, it was a lot going on back then, and you had Miss Pitts, you had Hilliers, we had the baddest hairdressers. Y'all remember Jimmy Bailey? We had he put a moonshine on styling, but styling was good. But Jimmy was from the north. Jimmy Bailey did everybody hair. So at the north, it's a lot of memories in the north.
Already. Now, was there any old school players, male or female, that you looked up to when you was coming up?
I'll tell you about Gwen Dunlap. I love Gwen Dunlap. She was the flyest thing. She dressed weird. Her hair was weird, but she was always on point. I love Gwen, the way she dressed. Everybody remember Mr. Thedo. Everybody, yeah, you looked up to him. Yeah. Fast was a player back in the day over there. You know, she's still a player. Don't throw me off of that Fast. But Fast, yeah, 200 was out there. It's a lot of people that just I had good memories, and as a little girl, I remember seeing Terry Clay in a trench coat whoop somebody in that trail over there. I remember that. I can't forget that. Shout out to Mr. Clay. I don't know. It's a lot of people older people that you say you looked up to. You know, far as family wise, like. Miss Nellie got on everybody's case. Miss Williams, she was a Head Start teacher when everybody remember Northside Manor had a Head Start. It's so many elderly people. And everybody remember Beautiful Day. Cannot forget Beautiful Day. I'm just trying to think of everybody. It's so much.
Man, I noticed for a fact, you like my sister, you're a very hard-working lady. How important is it? Because there's a lot of kids that's battling with being independent nowadays. How important is it to work your job and be your own self, be your own person?
I tell you what, I don't knock nobody hustle. I grew up around a lot of people doing what they do, whether it's a hustle with any type of hustle. You know, I don't knock nobody's hustle. I go to work. I remember sitting on the porch with George McGee one day, and the laws were on the street. He couldn't go get his car, and he said, and I told him, I don't understand why these kids, out here doing what they do. And he said, Stephanie, a lot of people grow up with nothing. Their parents are not there. Their parents are on drugs, or they just have to practically raise themselves. So that's why they're in the streets getting it like they get it. So that really stuck in my head, and I was like, I never want my kids to do without, to go without, and so I'm gonna work and do what I have to do. Whether it's hustle, work, whatever I have to do to feed my family, I'm going to do it.
All right. And speaking on the kids, how many kids do you have?
I have 4 boys. Lamar, Corey, Cassius, and Cameron. All of them graduated. Lamar graduated from Miller, and all three of my other boys graduated from Miller.
Oh, really? Now, you seem to be very close with your boys.
Yes.
You know, you don't seem like, I know you get mad like a mom every now and then,
Oh, yeah.
but I mean, the relationship that we see, knowing you, I've been knowing you for years, all the way to now. It has always been the same with you and your boys. I probably won't never say I see a mother so close to her sons. How does it feel to have that connection with them?
I love them to death, and I mean, when they right, they right. When they wrong, they wrong. You know, a lot of people don't see me go off on them because going off on them in the streets is not the place to do that.
Yeah.
You know, if I got a problem with them, we're gonna handle it at home, and it's family wise. It's not for everybody. You know, and that's the only way. I've always known to do it in private. And acting a fool out there, you put the show on for who? For people to blow stuff up or to aggravate your kids more by talking about it in the streets. Yeah. So they're not perfect, and I do my best with them, and to raise 4 boys on my own, I feel like I've done a damn good job.
You did a damn good job. You really have. Now, which one of them gave you the most problem with girls?
Oh God. Right now, shit.
All four. All four.
Oh God. I want to say Cassius, but I'll be lying. Cause he just never like, oh Lord. Told him, you're a teenager, enjoy your life, be free spirit, do not settle down. And then I hate when you know, as a mother, you hate when you get close to one of them,
Yeah.
and then it's like, like you don't know. As a woman, you have to, you can understand them, but you're gonna choose your kids at all times. So that's just what I do. They all have calmed down a lot. They all have calmed down a lot. But I've been in a predicament where I've had to be like, oh God, please let this one leave.
Now, give me a story from the Slab days, because a lot of people don't remember the Slab.
Oh man, the Slab days was the best days. I mean, after the park, if you didn't squabble in the park, you squabbled on the Slab. And I tell you, it's been many days that I used to run down to the Slab because we wasn't old enough to be down there. And my mama used to embarrass the hell out of us. We all knew the payphone number, and people would tell us we hide behind the tool shed. My mama come down there looking for us. People say, "Here come y'all mama." So as soon as she make it in the front of the tool shed, we ran from the back of the tool shed up the hill and made it home before she did. So we might have got an ass whooping, but we enjoyed it at the Slab. Slab days was nice. It was nice. I mean, it's way different from now. Like everybody gather. You made, and it was a one-on-one fight. You rarely seen any shooting like now. You see a lot of people getting killed. Back then, people got killed. I hate to say it. Most of it was reasonable cause, but some of it wasn't really reasonable cause. But right now, people will shoot you for anything. The youngsters. They'll shoot you for anything because they're scared of fighting now. Anybody can take an ass whooping. I can take an ass whooping. I done fought many of my friends. And we're friends today. I fought a lot of people, but at the same time, I can take an ass whooping too.
Oh, really?
I can take an ass whooping too, but guess what? We live another day to talk about it. We live another day to try to get it right. Everybody killing each other over bullshit. I've never seen so much of this. I talk my boys out of a lot of bullshit, out of a lot of hate. People gonna say what they want to say. They say what they say about me, but it don't bother me no more. I used to fight because people were saying this about me or messing with my kid. Now, if it's not about my family, I don't care how you feel about me. You can hate me. That's fine. I'm good with that. I'm not going to show hate towards you because I'm over that. I'm over that hill with a bunch of bullshit. If it's my family, I'm going to live and I'm going to die for them because that's what I love. And that's what get me through. That's what pushed me to do the things I want to do. You know, and a blessing that I still have my mom and dad, you know. I miss my grandma dearly. We all miss him. You know how that you know how that feels, especially, and you know how I felt about the Dot and your dad. You know, we all loved him, and Dot loved everybody. Now she the one. I wish she was here to answer that question about the boys. She would have told you. I think she would have said Benton though, because Benton was a mother.
Yeah, he's a tragic host.
She looks, Shout out to my brother, the whole of the North, Tupac.
He gonna be on.
I remember me and Nicky Cheryl whooped him in the park with a belt, and he chased our ass and took my keys. And left me and Nicky Cheryl walking. It was something else. The Dot didn't know whether to love me or sad. We was neighbors. I walked. Really gonna talk about that. I walked. Look, he tried to sneak next door to Sand House, and I knowing I'm at home, and he got a key to my house. Yeah, I'm telling on you, nigga. He had a key to my house, and he up at work dying. He was upstairs at Stan's house. I walked right up in there and slapped his ass. Yeah, nigga, get up out of this bed. Yeah, walk right under Stan, let me in the house. So yeah, we plotted on you, brother. But the interview ain't about you, Vita. We gonna let you make it, Pac.
Okay, give us a Galvan memory that you remember.
Oh man, the most memorable Galvan moments was when Houston Madison used to come for the Buccaneer Parade. We learned the white horse. Oh, we did. We had the white horse, but they gave it to us. They always was 2 steps ahead of Corpus. Man, they told us how the white horse. We must have whooped them hips all the way up there. They showed us how to do the white horse right. But them was the best days and Buck days walking with them Houston band. You had was it Houston, Madison and Yates. Yeah, that was the good old days.
Citywide.
Yeah, our parades now. Oh God, help them.
Yeah,
help them. Even Miller used to jam too. We just got to get some rhythm over there.
We had to burn the M. Up and down the street.
Oh yeah, we had beats and everything. Now we just bamming and running in circles.
Alvin Lopez was there.
Yeah. But they getting a little better though. They got us moving our hips a little bit at some games now. So we're getting better.
Now, who was the first love of Stephanie Beasley's life?
Oh Lord, now you just doing too
much. Who made her glow? Look, she's thinking about it again.
No, I don't think about it because I know. But it's the wrong name to say. We want to know. I was young with Lamar. I was in Arkansas and I got pregnant with Lamar and I came back home. And I started dating my old nigga. Jesus Christ. Y'all know who he is. Floyd Joseph Calandry. Everybody dated Muffin. Really? Everybody loved the curl and everything. He was fine as a motherfucker. But yeah, I hate to say it, y'all. Y'all don't shoot me because I know all of us that had it. Went through it. But no, that I was. If you spoke to him, I was fighting. If you knocked on that door, I was fighting. I was busting windows out of cars, like homegirl said. I did it all. Behind him, I lost it. But the good thing about messing with an older nigga, a pimp, is this: you learn a lot. You can't be played.
Yeah.
You can't be played. Yeah. They might call you a hoe or whatever, but they're not running game on you. So you learn your lessons from messing with an old dude at an early age. Yeah.
Now give me your craziest story of what you've ever did to another girl.
Oh damn.
So many to show. Let me pick one.
Yeah, it was the Lord. God damn.
You ain't gotta say her name.
Yeah, don't say her name. She might cut my ass off.
Yeah. Oh man, let me think.
What is one of your good craziest stories?
Yeah, something you know when you got home, you said, I was tripping like a motherfucker.
I had a lot of them. Let me see. I think the craziest thing I did was go to a person's job and give them the hotel key that they used to pay for cash.
You sent me! You sent me!
You remember?
I can tell you the name at the day. You sent me!
Yeah, give her the key back.
I walked my bitch ass right after this. Stephanie said thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I told her she was going to be like,
they house him again. Yeah, if I kick him out, because guess what? One thing about it, he gonna sleep with you, but he gonna lay on that porch with them clothes behind his head for 2 weeks trying to get back in the house. You got your ass in my video.
You know this about to say. She told me to take those.
Yeah, sure was bad. And you know why? Because they had cameras. They had cameras. I couldn't go in there. I'm like, and then I respect.
That is facts.
I respected that lady.
Facts,
yeah.
Now, on to a serious note. Your sister Pam.
Yeah.
Y'all were very close, and for one thing, y'all the most accepted family on the north side. That's like the Mills family on the west. The Beasley family is the most known, most helpful. I know we done stayed at your house for weeks, me and my brother.
Yes.
Go do some wrong shit, we going right to Stephanie, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're known for more than just being a friend, you know? So, what do our friend that's there for everybody go through when you lose somebody like you lost your best friend and your sister Pam?
It's hard. I have my days, but I know she would have suffered a lot had she stayed here during this COVID, because she did have heart trouble. And so sometimes it's a blessing and a curse, and it's more or less for her kids, because her and her daughter was super tight. She loved all her kids, but her and Alex were just like sisters, you know. Mm-hmm. And it's a hard pill to swallow. I have my days where I just think about her, or I stop at the stop sign and a song will come on, because you know she made me CDs all the time, and I'll just start crying. It's hard. It's hard, but every day. If I'm depressed about it, her kids are depressed about it because they're around me.
Yeah.
or my mom. You know, my mom got to deal with losing a child, and that's hard for her too, and she's sick as well. So I have to cry in the shower. I can't cry, break down in front of everybody else because it dampens everybody else. Because I'm really the glue to everybody in my family. I'm coming for everybody. So
Big Bub.
That's my baby.
Everybody love Big Bub.
That's my baby.
What is it about Big Bub to make everybody cater to Big Bub?
Because Bubba has a heart. Bubba is not out there to hurt anybody, you know. And you have some people, but if Bubba didn't think about his kids, no matter how many kids Bubba got, Bubba take care of all his kids. And if Bubba didn't think about his kids, a lot of people would be hurt. They take Bubba for being soft. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because he think before he do stuff. But there's a lot of them that have taken chances, you know, on messing with him and his family to an extent, you know, as far as breaking into his house and shit like that, you know. Yeah. And they think that the killer part is people think you don't know.
Yeah.
They think you don't know.
Yeah.
You think we don't know who come and tell you. They'd be the least person you think will tell you, watch this person. You think because this person hollering in your face every day is your friend. You think that somebody come by every day, you know, just really a cussing, and they really not. They peeking, you know. But they need to stop testing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm gonna say. I pray for my kids the same way. You know, you get into it with somebody, it's worth fighting. Now, Corey will knock your ass off. Corey will fight your ass. Right. Black and blue. Corey don't give a fuck. And if you want a pistol play, Corey gonna go with it. Lamar keeps his, I know when he mad because he put his hands behind his back and he gonna tuck his chain and he gonna bite his lip. So I know he at that point. And he really don't, he the goofiest nigga you ever want to be around. He the friendliest nigga you want to be around. But people will test you. You know, I never understood why people go to jail and get out and think you owe them something because you on your feet. Just because it look like I'm on my feet don't mean I'm not struggling. Don't mean I don't have bills. Don't mean I'm here and I'm there. You know, Lamar is blessed. He, you know, his father killed himself in Arkansas. He put the hoodie over and blew his brains out. The state of Arkansas, Lamar get a lump sum from his daddy whenever.
Already.
So they think they know him and they don't.
Yes.
You know, and they think that I mean, everybody's not living the floss. It's not about that. It's living to see another day, and that's what I tell him. When you get to that point, and these motherfuckers try to take you there, you got kids. You need to be here for your kids because somebody mess with your daughter, she need her daddy. What you gonna do behind bars? Nothing.
That's right.
Somebody mess with your boys, take them the wrong way. You got to raise them. It don't make you soft because you're not reacting to a stupid nigga that don't have nothing to lose.
Sure, right.
You know, he take you. They want to wipe you out. Anybody doing something, they want to wipe you out. That's why we don't. The North should never be tore down like it is now. If everybody that did what they did, put that money together and invest, we still be popping right now. We ain't got shit. Everything is shut down. Because why? Because if you make $1 more than me, I'ma hate on you.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Let's put this money together. Let's do something. We don't have Mr. Reed, D. Levis, the center. We don't have nothing. We don't even got the goddamn pool. We ain't got nothing but a bunch of goddamn freeways coming through here. And the top of the hill where everybody gonna go to jail or hell because they making it hot.
Yep.
And the police know what they doing. The city do too.
Yep.
They letting you pop it right there because when they come through, they're gonna do a clean sweep.
Swipe everything.
Everything. They know what's going on up there. They ain't stupid. Just like they knew what was going on the north side, but it was too many things going on at one time, so they didn't know where to run.
Yeah.
Shit, you can run up in Creasy's and hide at the Laws Cave. You can run in the Cotton Club. You can hide at King's Cab or the hotel up there. You can't do shit now, but stay in one spot.
That's it.
So when they surround that one spot, they got everybody.
Yeah, it's a trap.
But everybody, if they put their money together, we still could be doing something for these kids. Mr. Reed, but they should have kept that dream going. You had the center. You know, I played flag football for Benny Green. I didn't play softball, but I played flag football. Me, Carlos, and Pam. Yeah. You know, but then you had Eric Hines was the DJ. We had pool parties, everything. We kept stuff going for these kids to stay busy. They don't have nothing to do, so they hang with their friends. They get in more shit. You know, sometimes you have to tell your kids to stay away from certain people, no matter how much they like them. If they see you trying to do something and they're not doing nothing, they bringing you down to their level.
Yep.
So then y'all struggling together. It don't work.
Yep. Now, how do you feel about the way these kids? You know, I asked everybody this question, and I don't just be siding with the parents either. So when I look, I'm just looking for everybody's reasoning of why they think the disconnect between the kids and the parents is there. Because with our generation, it was different. Even with your kids, that respect level different.
Yes.
So it would be kids a little bit younger than them that I would say we're talking about. What if they lose their touch with their kids? Is it that they're trying to be friends when they should be parents, or just not knowing how to do it?
Yes. Yeah, and they can blame it on the age. I was 14 when I had Lamar, but I had to grow up. I had to grow up early. Took care of my grandmother and grandfather. So it's all in what your parents install in you. If your grandma, your grandfather, or your mama teach you family is everything, then you're gonna build on that. If you just partying with your kids, think it's cool to just sit in the house and smoke and do this and do that, then they feel like they got a partner. They don't have a parent. So you have to make up your mind which one you're gonna be. It's all right to be cool with your kids. I'd rather smoke with them in my house than for them to be out there smoking with anybody else than not knowing what the hell they getting. Because this shit is leaving you stuck. There's people giving you shit that's fucking people up. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get. But if I know who I get it from at all times, I know who I trust.
Really?
You know, yeah. But it's hard for a lot of them to be a parent too, because they see their kids, they feel like their kids can't do no wrong. It's okay to uphold your kids to certain things, but you got to make them accountable too. Now, I might not clown you out here behind what you did, but what you did was wrong. You need to know what you did was wrong. But right now, I'm not going to embarrass you in front of these people. We're going to handle this when we get to the house. You know, the generation is just different. And then you know, we can go anywhere. Miss Nelly, Miss Williams, Miss Louise, all of them will whoop your ass and take you home from to your mama. Now you try to whoop somebody's kid. Or you call the school and be like, your teacher call and be like, I'm going to call your mama. Call her, she ain't going to do nothing. That's nothing for a kid to say to your teacher. That just shows your home training. You know, you're supposed to be scared. They say you're going to call your mama. Even if you're not scared, you better act scared. You know, because people, the first thing school going to do is put CPS in your life. You got to deal with that because they feel like you're not raising your kids right. Everybody got their own reason, and a lot of people try to blame how they grew up. And I feel like if you was anything happened to you in your childhood should be a lesson. It should be for you to be a better person, not dwelling. Oh, I'm gonna act like this, or I'm gonna beat the hell out of my kids because I was beat the hell out of them. No, you know you didn't like that, and you knew what you didn't like about your parents, or if your parents wasn't there for you. So you reverse that. You try to be there for your kids. You know, it's more than just kicking their ass. You know, you punish them. I'd rather get an ass whooping and go back outside and play in a minute. My grandma put me on punishment, or my mom put me on punishment trying to stay in the house a week. I cry like a motherfucker. I want to go outside. So if that kills them, punish them. Now they take away this from them, take the game from them. Them kids don't give a damn about them games and stuff. Once they can't play, they gonna lay in bed, watch TV. They still can eat, do what they want to do. You got to take everything from them. You got to figure out what works, what balances for them. That's all you can do.
And what advice would you give a young lady that feel like she just have to be with somebody to be happy?
You don't. And at the end of the day, I always tell my kids, you can be married to anybody, you can be with anybody. At the end of the day, your kids, your family, that's bloodline regardless. You can divorce that man or that woman, they go on with their life. You still got that immediate family. You know? So I mean, like I said, me and Cash have been together over 20-something years. And I never wanted to talk to Cash because I seen him drag some women in my day through plenty of addicts. Like, I ain't, like, hell no. No. But he know it. So my boy's not playing. He's not playing, and Cash is a good nigga. He does what he does, but Cash is a good nigga. He gonna make sure these kids have what they have, and they all right. And he gonna sit on that porch, drink his beer, and do his thing. And we good.
Already. Now, cooking. We haven't talked about that. First of all, I ask you my next question. Do you love to cook? Because everybody knows Stephanie can cook.
From my grandma, I love to cook. My boys, they want to open up me a restaurant right now, but I'm so dedicated to my job right now that I told them, let's see what this COVID's going to do. Because 1 minute is up, 1 minute is down. I would hate to open up something and have to get shut down and, you know, just start all over. So I told my boys, just let me work while I can, you know. Let me do what I have to do. Like, they're like, come on, let's do it right. No, I'm not. When I'm ready because I'm going to give my all when I do go. So I'd rather just still work and just wait and see what this pandemic going to do before I go any further. But I love to cook. I ain't mastered Chinese food. That's what I need to master so I can do something. I can have an Asian day or Korean day or something, you know, because everybody loves Chinese food. If I can outdo their ass, I'm taking everybody.
And that was the next question. Was you thinking about opening up a restaurant?
Yes. My boy's ready for me to do it. My son Lamar's like, come on, we got the money, let's do it. But I don't want to invest in nothing that we'll end up shutting down right now because of what's going on. Once everybody get vaccinated and we get through this pandemic, then it's like, come on, son, let's do it. You know, because right now we put all that money into a restaurant doing things the way we want to do it, and then they say, okay, well, you're down 25%. we just wasted money.
Mm-hmm.
And who's to say it's gonna go back up?
Yeah.
So that's why I try to make them understand. They want to rush me. No, it's easy to say, but it's a lot of red tape to go through, you know. And when we do it, we're doing it right. So.
Well, what's next in the life of Miss Stephanie? You know, you make such an impression with everything that you do. Is there anything like, I would say like goal-wise or like just things that you can think of you haven't done yet that you still would like to do? Like almost like a bucket list for a player.
Well, Tupac dead, so I can't do that one. That was the #1 bucket list. Jesus. Okay, I'm all bullshit aside. Pac. No, my goal is to do my restaurant and just do bigger things. I mean, and I'm gonna employ a lot of people that I know that's gonna be real and keep it real, where we can all have good company. I mean, y'all want people to be. We're gonna have something for the young, something for the old. Just just something that everybody the kids, a day for them. I just want to be able to do everything right. I'm beyond the bullshit, the drama. I don't want none of that. I want people to just be safe, enjoy themselves, eat what they want, be able to just hang out and enjoy themselves. If they want to play cards, if they want to play dominoes, or whatever they want to do, I want everybody to feel safe. But you ain't got to worry about going outside and somebody shooting or somebody getting into it. Because the minute you raise your voice, you're out of my place. Yeah. We ain't even finna go through that.
Already.
Speed dial. Come get him. Come get him, because I'm not sweeping off my pavement. I'm not dusting off no blood. Come get him. If I know their mama, I'm gonna call her. Come get him. I just want everybody to be able to enjoy themselves and get along. That's hard. We rarely have that like it used to be. It used to be nice. And like I said, back in the day, we got into it. Everybody fought. Nobody pulled guns. Nobody went through all that. We fought. And we might not speak for a week or two. Next week, we friends.
Really?
Me and Trinica, me and Cindy Parker, we all BB. Tanya Pope, me and Tanya Pope used to box. That was my dog, though. Me and Tanya Pope, we was getting into it. Just didn't agree about something. We get off the school bus, and I'll never forget, boy, he used to chase me home every day from college. Yvonne, Theodore's oldest daughter, Keisha's sister. She used to chase my ass home. That's why I started fighting, though. She used to chase me home. I don't know what I don't think she didn't like me because I was yellow. I don't know what the hell it was. But she used to chase me home, and Lynette Perry used to tell my grandma every day, she running from that girl, Big Mama, she running. I'll tell Big Mama, she lying. So my grandma was in that window. I was coming home. I was running so hard, I took my sweat off because I thought it was holding me down. I'm running. She chasing my ass. My grandma was in that window. If you don't turn around and whoop her ass, I'm going to tie your ass up. Baby, I turned around with the swing. She started running from me. I ran all through the whole project on that ass. I made up for the whole year. I was chasing the shit out of her. After then, I was fighting because you couldn't tell me shit. Yeah. So I'm supposed to fight everybody. Big Mama not gonna tear my ass up. And you remember we had Miss Smith, and that's the same thing too with like the kids in school. The people don't reach out like they used to. Miss Smith was at your door. Yeah. If you didn't show up for school 2 days and you didn't have no day, she was knocking. Mm-hmm. You had people that cared, that would knock on your door and just that cared about kids, period. Not like now, it's like, okay, well, they don't want to come to school, it ain't my problem. Yeah. But then they send you to truancy school, though. They want that money, so you got to deal with that. It's just different now. People are not the way they used to be, Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't care like they used to.
Yeah. Now, is there anybody before we leave, because we're going to have to do a part 2 with you, but we're in this segment, anybody you want to give a shout out to while you're sitting in front of the camera?
My brother, Bub. Everybody that's been on the show, Pat got some good questions, baby. He doing this. Shout out to everybody. I mean, I wish everybody well. If you love me, I love you. If you hate me, I love you too. That's all I can say. I have no room for beef, grudges, none of that.
Already.
Bygones.
And that will be our episode with Miss Stephanie, and we appreciate you for coming, and we love you. And we take this opportunity to let you know that we do this for our friends, so we have this memory forever. Because one day, either I'm going to be looking at saying my sister on that couch, or you're going to be saying he was behind that camera talking to me,
Yes,
so
sir.
That's what this is about. We love you, and we appreciate you. And Stephanie B, let's sit down with the boss.